What's going on, guys? It's Something Chill here again, and today, like I said on Friday, I'm going to be bringing you kind of like the closer to FlashBack Friday, a series I've been doing for the last 5 weeks, talking about each of the past CODs before Black Ops 2. I'll put a link in the description for each one so you guys can check them out if you want. But anyways, yeah guys, this is Modern Monday, and today I'm going to be talking about Black Ops 2, and just what it brought to Call of Duty, what people like about Black Ops 2, and what I personally like about Black Ops 2. So let's get right into, let's talk about the cons first, because there's not as many as there are pros. The cons, what comes to mind right away are the lag. The lag in Black Ops 2 is quite high. When it first came out for the first couple of days, a lot of people were saying that it was the worst lag in any COD they've seen. And although I didn't fully agree with that, that's a lot of people talking about bad lag. So, I mean, they've started to fix it a little bit, but it's still a definite thing in Black Ops 2, and I just hope that they'll be able to fix it and maybe put some lag compensation into it later on. But, yeah, that's really the pro. And another thing that I'm not liking is the SMGs. The SMGs I love. I mean, don't get me wrong about that. But just everybody is using them, you know? Like, and I know they patched it now, I think, but for a long time, the MSMC and the PDW were vastly more powerful than the Vector, the Chickum, the MP7, the Scorpion, I believe. Those are the other ones. But yeah, they were way, way too strong. They took an entire less bullet to kill from medium, long, and close range than all the other submachine guns, and that just made them really powerful. And I know I'm using the PDW in this gameplay, but the game before I noticed I was playing with, like, not so great, mediocre players. So I popped on my PDW class, and I believe I went 61 and 13 and got a bunch of orbital VSATs and a bunch of escort drones. And to me, that's pretty good gameplay. That's a little bit under 6, so I was quite proud of that gameplay. But anyway, so that's really all I have to say about the cons for Black Ops 2. I mean, to me, Black Ops 2 is the best Call of Duty so far. But I'll talk about why in just a sec. But let's get into the pros right now. Some pros to me right away are map size. Map size in Black Ops 2 is, as many people already know, Treyarch likes the closer quarter combat maps. So, and to me, because, like I said, I love the SMGs, it's a lot of fun to me. I think Raid is one of the largest maps, and then I believe the smallest is Standoff in Nuketown. But anyway, I just love that they kept the maps nice and small, although unfortunately, when you make maps smaller and smaller, that also means that there's less and less spawn points. So spawns will start to get a little bit worse the smaller and smaller the maps get. That's just how it works. So if you want smaller maps, you're going to have to deal with some weird spawns every once in a while. But anyway, another thing that right off the top of the head is just the amount of attachments. I love that the amount of attachments you can get is relatively the same for every gun in every category. I mean, even in Black Ops 1, the predecessor for Black Ops 2, obviously, I think you can only get one attachment for a couple of the shotguns. I believe it was silencer for the Spaz 12 and just dual wield for the HS10. And in this, you can get foregrip, and you can get long barrel, and you can get millimeter scanner, and you can get laser sight. I mean, there's just so much stuff that you can add to the guns that really, really increase how you play Black Ops 2. And also, I love, 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 love how they did the gold in Black Ops 2. The gold in past games made you do some really repetitive and stupid stuff. And although in Black Ops 2 you need to do those challenges, which is like 150 kills with no attachments and then another one with no perks, and although that's a little bit irritating to get, especially if you're trying to get them both at the same time, it's nothing in comparison to having to go from level 30 to 31 in Modern Warfare 3. That was just a brutal grind. And also, you get to keep gold guns through your prestige and the level. In Modern Warfare 3, when you got a gold gun, great, you got a gold gun for, what, 20, 30 levels before your prestige, and then it's gone. But in Black Ops 2, as soon as you get gold, you're gold for the rest of your Black Ops 2 character. I mean, you even keep the levels. You don't just keep camos, which I think is awesome. You can prestige your weapon to get the emblem and your clan tag on it. and you can get titles to show that you've gotten all the camos or that it's max level. And so there's just so many great things that they brought into Black Ops 2 about the weapons, not to mention the secondary weapons. Secondary weapons got a lot more attachments. I love the secondary weapons. There's a lot of pistols. I like that. And of course, you can get camos, clan tags, and emblems on secondaries, which is just awesome. I mean, even when I go back to, like, Modern Warfare 3 or Modern Warfare 2 or Black Ops, I'm like, wait, why can't I put a camo on my secondary? Oh, yeah, innovation! So it's really cool to see the change that Call of Duty is doing in its games, and it's really coming forward. And I also like the wildcard system. Well, before I talk about the wildcards, let's get into the Pick 10. The Pick 10 system, literally, in the most literal sense possible, revamped how we think about create a class. Before, create a class was just pick a couple weapons, your perks, and your attachments, and in Modern Warfare 3, your score streaks. And that was it. So, in Black Ops 2, you really get to customize. You really get to do whatever your heart desires. You can have 2 attachments on your secondary. You can have 3 attachments on your primary. You can have 2 of the same tier perk with a wild card, which is really cool. Overkill, which I really like, is no longer just a perk. It's a wild card. Although it takes up 2 Pick 10 slots to get a second primary instead of just the one for a secondary, it's a lot better than wasting, say, your toughness or your dexterity or your hardline. And I really like that about what they did in the Black Ops 2 create a class system. And also, just kind of something I wish they had kept. The one thing I wish they had kept from Modern Warfare 3 into Black Ops 2 was the score streaks in separate classes. I liked being able to have, like, a search and destroy class with just UAV and then, like, ballistic vests, right? But unfortunately, yeah, you have to go and pick your setup between each games if you're going to switch game modes. And that's really the only con I can say about Black Ops 2's create a class system. I really do love Black Ops 2 create a class system, and so I'm really proud of what Treyarch's been doing in their new games, and I hope they keep it up in the 2015 year when the 4th game of Treyarch comes out. But now, let's move on to the campaign cons. The campaign I played first on Veteran. I always play Call of Duty campaigns on Veteran. That way I can get all the trophies and all that. I believe I'm like 80% done Black Ops 2 trophies. But anyway, I really, really did enjoy Black Ops 2's campaign. It was just, there were some really cool things in it, like the wingsuit was really cool. Spoiler, you gotta drive a little spider nanobot through air tunnels, and you could go upside down and sideways, and the storyline was really, really cool. And I love that depending on how you do separate missions, it affects what mission comes next. So your buddy and you play the campaign, and you go over to his house the next day. Yeah, dude, did you play the mission with him? What? Are you insane? And there's just always something different that you and your friends can be doing, and you can be playing totally different campaigns within the same game, which is really cool. Now, moving on to arguably the better part of Black Ops 2, which is zombies. Zombies, I've started to play a lot more zombies lately. When it first came out, I played a bunch of zombies, and then I went back to multiplayer and prestige a bunch of times, but now I'm switching back over to zombies. I love zombies. I love the new map, Die Rise. It's just crazy fun for hours and hours, and I like that each zombie game can last longer than just like a 10-minute multiplayer game. You're immersed in the game for a little bit longer in a zombies game than you are in just normal multiplayer. And I love that they brought in some new perks, like Who's Who. Love that perk. I love that they revamped Double Tap. Double Tap now, I believe, is you shoot twice as fast, and each bullet you shoots technically 2 bullets, although you only get 10 points, which is really awesome because at higher rounds you're not really caring about points so much unless you've just gone down. So you're really caring about just killing zombies and trying to get to a higher round. And the one thing I dislike about zombies is that when you rank up to a certain level, you have to keep it up. It's not just like in Black Ops 2's multiplayer where you just level up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to 55 and then you're basically like set and then you can prestige. In zombies, you have to go, 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 and if you don't get a certain amount and your leaderboard rankings start to fall and fall and fall, your emblem will go down. And I believe right now I'm not even a blue-eyed skull. For a while I was the knife with blue eyes, and so I'm really trying to get my Black Ops 2 zombies level higher because I love zombies and I love what they're doing, especially with the new map layouts. But yeah, guys, this has been my time, and this has been a Modern Monday. Thank you guys so much for watching, especially all you guys out there who watched all 5 episodes of FlashBack Friday. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed. This is Something Chill signing out. Peace.